up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back.
Welcome back to the Madden 12 Batavia Colliders franchise, Year 4. We're going into Week 6. Coming off of a win against the Culver City Krakens, we now travel to Cleveland to take on the Battery. And we beat them in Week 1. Let's see if we can do it again, put some distance between us and second place. Let's take another quick look at their roster.
Roster breakdown.
Justin Allen is the quarterback, 83. Mark Lasker, the talented running back, 91. Fullback is Brandon Dawson, 84. Wide receivers, Dylan Taylor, Jerome Gray, Adrian Cobbs, Rob McEwen, and Thomas Smith. At tight end, we've got Jared McKenzie. He's an 86 overall. He's lighting it up. Chad Adams, 92 at left tackle. Moses Brandon, 87 at left guard. Kayshawn Harper, 84 at center. Looks like he might still be injured, so maybe we'll see Chris Wainwright. Right guard, Alan Beverly, 87. Right tackle, Beckett Seaford, 83. On the defensive line, Carter McElveen, who scored a touchdown and menaced us in that first game. Right end, Ivan Saunders, 87 overall. Defensive tackle, another Ivan Roberts, and Zach Patterson. Tremaine Edwards is their talented left outside linebacker, 94. I don't think we saw him last time because of the injury. We'll have to check on that status. Jason Zorn is the backup. Middle linebacker, John Waiters. Right outside linebacker, Ronnie Jackson. The corners are Derwin Justice, Charleston Sheehan, Jameel Jesse, Charlie Diggs, and Derwin Franklin. I think Diggs might have got us for an interception last time. Free safety, Bo Walters. He's a beast. Strong safety, Douglas Moon. Kicker is Trevor Scott, and the punter is Blake Sisk. And that's the roster for the Battery. All right, we're missing a couple of key players on offense. Let's take a look at the injury report. Ron Lewis has 2 more weeks to go before he comes back from his fractured foot. And it's a long haul for Brian Harris. 9 more weeks with a herniated disc. Tremaine Edwards still out. 4 more weeks. And Kayshawn Harper the same. 4 more weeks. And that's your injury report. All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Game 6 at the future site of used Tesla battery dump, where the Batavia Colliders will take on the Cleveland Battery for the second time this year. Andy Gary is going to kick it off, and this one will sail all the way out of the back of the end zone because he's a beast. All right, Justin Allen lines up under center, and he's going to fake to Mark Lasker, throwing, and that is intercepted by Sintamuel Cheeseboro, and that is his first interception of the season. He has been a passes defensed kind of guy and been unable to secure the interception until now. And here is Will Davis on his first carry. He's got 10 yards and it'll be second and inches. Ahmad Mark to pass. He's got AJ Muse, and they're in the red zone all of a sudden. And here's Davis again. He's got a room and he's going to score. Bouncing off of a tackle, Will Davis scores a touchdown. And just like that, the Colliders take a 7-0 lead against their division rival, the Cleveland Battery. Andy Gary adds the extra point. And I guess technically now it's 7-0. And Will Davis with a hot start, 2 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown for the backup running back who's been filling in for Brian Harris. So Justin Allen will try again, see if he can have better results. He is almost sacked. Nice play by him to get that away. Ronald Taylor with the tackle. Allen back to throw. He's under pressure again, and this one's going to sail out of bounds. Justin Allen will throw again. This one's short of the sticks. And they're going to get Jared McKenzie for holding, but Colliders will decline. And that will set up a punting situation for Cleveland. Brown gets under this one and tries to make a move, but there is literally no blocking there. So Mark goes back to work. And he gets it to the fullback, Jason Broussard, and that'll be a first down. Back to Will Davis, but this time not much room there. As Jackson pulls him down. Mark going long. There's a safety there, and he bats it away. So 3rd and 9. Ahmad Mark hands off to Davis, and he almost has it. 4th and inches. So 4 carries for 33 yards. They're going to go for it. Mark changing the play, and here's Jason Broussard, the fullback. He converts on his first carry of the season. They'll throw now, and they're going to go long for Morgan Montoya, who went crazy last week. He cannot pull that one in, though. So 2nd and 10. And going long again, and that's Tavares Mason. That's his first catch of the season, and what a way to attack it at the high point. And here's Will Davis with another first down. So 5 carries, 45 yards for him. They'll try again, but only gets about 3 that time. And we're at the end of 1 with the Colliders up 7-0 and knocking on the door again from the 7. Will Davis gets this one, but doesn't make it very far. So Mark to pass, and that one is batted down. Tried for the slant, and they'll settle for an Andy Gary field goal. This will be a short one. Kick is up and through, and they make it 10-0 over the Battery. Battery will try again. Justin Allen, he's got room to run, and he is finally tackled by Jamel Walker, but that's a 12-yard gain. So a new set of downs, and they fake to Mark Lasker. Justin Allen's going long. Mahan is there, and that one's too far for both of them. Allen to throw again. He's got Mark Lasker up the seam. 12-yard reception for the first down. Now Cleveland's putting it together a little bit. And Allen with a 7-step drop. Now he's running for it.
Number 4, taken down for a sack.
They're going to call that a sack, but I think 2 guys converged, so it's probably not going to get recorded. Cheeseboro with the tackle there. That'll make it 3rd and 2. And they're going to get him down. Elisha Wright stops him for a loss, and they have to punt it away again. So defense playing extremely well in this game so far. And the Colliders have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to see if they can add to this lead before halftime. Will Davis had a little bit of room and then has quickly stood up. So 3-yard gain there. Mark under pressure, free runner, and he is hit as he releases. So 3rd and 7. This one goes to Montoya, and he's got the first down. So new set of downs as we're at 1:44. Going long, there's Morgan Montoya wide open, and that'll be a first down. Ahmad Mark engineering another drive. He's got A.J. Muse there in the flat for 8 yards. Broussard in motion. And they're going to go to the left, but Will Davis loses 3 on that play. So 3rd and 5. Now he's got Muse again, breaks 1 tackle. First down. They're just outside the red zone now. And that one is a dangerous throw. Batted down. So 2nd and 10. Can Mark protect the ball here? He's got Montoya for a first down. Inside the red zone with 35 seconds left. Mark will throw again. And he's got Jason Broussard. That's going to be a first down at the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. Mark throwing. He's got his tight end, Brad Gillespie, for the touchdown. So with 18 seconds left in the half, they add another score to their tally. And now we find them up 17-0. So a nice drive engineered by Ahmad Mark, culminating in a touchdown pass to Brad Gillespie. Colliders are having a good season with their rookie quarterback, that's for sure. This is Mark Lasker. He's loose, and Elisha Wright tackles him. Probably saved a touchdown with that, and they will go to the half. Colliders up 17-0, and they get the ball back. Kick is away, and Phil Brown gets under it. He's got a decent return past the 20 to the 23. Ahmad Mark will go back to work, and he's going to hand it to his running back, Will Davis. Finding some room, gets 9 more. He's got 10 carries for 56 yards. And there's Brad Gillespie converting the first down. So 1st and 10, Mark to throw this time, and he misses the running back. Having a hard time with those little dump-off passes, it looks like. Oh, and another wide open, Brandon McNair. Oh, that would have been 6, and Mark missed him. And this time he dumps it off to Will Davis, who loses an eye-popping 7 yards on that reception. So Casey Sellers is going to come in for the first time to punt. Looks like he's got maximum powers engaged. And this one is going to be fair caught inside the 20. So a nice inside the 20 for him. I think that's his first one of the season. And there's Jaquez Price coming in and making the tackle. Now they're at the 9-yard line. Justin Allen to throw. And that's intercepted by Cheeseboro again. And he's going to score. A little head over heels. Sintamuel Cheeseboro. So he's got 2 interceptions on the day. This one is a pick 6. Off to a slow start, and now he's exploded onto the scene. 2 interceptions today. They add more points to the scoreboard, and that's going to make it 24-0. They're starting to run away with this. Still a lot of time left, but Cleveland's going to have to start putting something together on offense if they want to get back in this one. Sintamuel Cheeseboro, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, 1 touchdown. Pretty good game. They're going to try Mark Lasker, and he is tackled by Jake Jones. And a fake to Gray, and Lasker receives this one for about 2 yards. So 3rd and 1. Dawson in motion. Another fake to Lasker, and he's sacked. That's Ronald Taylor bursting through untouched, bringing him down, and that's going to bring up a punting situation. It's Ronald Taylor. Started off the year with a sack and 2 forced fumbles. Got a little quieter the last few games, but it looks like he's back. Phil Brown receiving this one, and he is stopped, but they are close to midfield. They're at the 42-yard line. So 24-0. What's Mark going to do? He's going to give it to his running back, and he's going to lose 2. It looks like Cleveland has keyed in on the run, so they'll try to pass, and he cannot get it off in time. So all of a sudden, it's a 3rd and 12. Mark almost throws an interception there, so now it's 4th and 12. We'll see Casey Sellers again. With this defense playing lights out, might as well protect the field position. Sellers gets this one off. That has a chance, and that goes out at the 1-yard line. What a punt by Casey Sellers, the rookie punter out of SMU. So they have to start at the 1-yard line. Here's a toss play to Lasker. Sheds 1 tackle. Elijah Wright gets him for a 2-yard gain, so 2nd and 8. Here's Lasker again, and that is Travis Thomas who comes in and drops him for a loss. So 3rd and 9, Wright moving into the box. And he takes a bad angle, so Lasker gets loose for a 1st down. And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. It's all Batavia coming into Cleveland's house and stomping them 24-0. But Justin Allen's going to try to put something together here. Lofts this one up, and Preston Mahan bats it down. 2nd and 10. Allen to throw again. And that one's going to sail out of bounds, bringing up 3rd and 10. Here comes the pressure. And that's Alexander Williams with the sack from his defensive tackle position, forcing them to punt out of the back of their end zone. Brown gets under this one, and they're going to have great field position. See if they can get another drive to really, truly put the battery 6 feet underground. Mark lofts it up to Gillespie. Leaping catch. He's got 3 for 30 now. They get it to the 29-yard line. Mark changing the play. Changing to a run, and that did not work. So 1 yard loss as the run has been effectively shut down in this second half. But what a pass to Brad Gillespie. He finds himself open over the middle. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's a pitch to Davis, and again, they're all over it. So Will Davis had a great first half. He's struggling here in the second half. So 3rd and goal. Mark will throw. He's got Morgan Montoya who holds on. That's another touchdown for him, and he adds to his total this season. That brings him up to 7 on the year. So great season so far for Morgan Montoya. Enjoying this new quarterback. I think that's an understatement. 31-0. So they scored 31 in their first meeting with Cleveland, but the Battery scored 23 in that one. Also had a safety and a defensive touchdown. But today, they can't get anything going against the Colliders D. Justin Allen back to pass, and that's intercepted by Elisha Wright. So the free safety was lurking back there, and he's got a nice return on that one. And they have an opportunity to add even more points to this total. All right, Ahmad Mark has Jason Broussard in motion. And they're going to go to Will Davis on the counter. Loss of 3. Running game is not working. He'll go to it again, though. And that time Davis finds a little bit of room. Picks up about 7. And now Mark to throw again. He's got Morgan Montoya. And he stopped short of the sticks. So they'll bring out Andy Gary. And he will attempt a field goal. That is up and through. And for the 3rd game in a row, the Colliders have put up 34 points. Here's a toss play to Mark Lasker. He's breaking tackles, and Leon Stewart pulls him down from behind. That was probably a touchdown saver. And Ronald Taylor's there for the tackle. 2nd and 2. Allen trying to move the ball, and he's going to get sacked. That is the first one for rookie Jake Jones. 3rd and 9. Ball is up. They've got their man Dawson. That's a 1st down. And it looks like Ronald Taylor is injured on that play. Fullback Brandon Dawson converted the 1st down. So Allen to throw again with a new set of downs, and that one is dropped. 2nd and 10. 26 seconds left in the game. Allen gets this one out to Dylan Taylor. And now it's 3rd and 7. Justin Allen trying again to convert. Lots of time. And Cobbs cannot hold on to that one. So 4th and 7. 4 seconds left. They're punting, and the time will run out while the ball is in the air. So that's going to be the game, folks. The Colliders pitch a shutout, 34-0, and they've really established themselves as the best team in their division. And they now run their record up to 5-1. Such a better start than last year. So Ahmad Mark, 16 for 25, only 183 yards passing today, but 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Will Davis had, I think, 45 yards in the first half and finished with 55. Tavares Mason getting on the stat sheet for the first time this year, and Morgan Montoya adding to his touchdown total. On defense, Jaquez Price was our tackle leader. Lots of guys with tackles for loss today playing on the other side of the line. And you could tell the other team could not get anything going. So 3 sacks. I think we missed one that was shared by 2 guys. And I want to say it was Jamel Walker and maybe Javik O'Neal. But I didn't let the replay run long enough, so I didn't see. Andy Gary with another 2 field goal, 4 extra point game. And Casey Sellers, 2 punts, both of them inside the 20. One of them landed out on the 1-yard line. So this team's looking good. Jump on the bandwagon now. Click subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you next time. Peace.